Guys, 2023 has already arrived, and that's why 2023 will make another hit for severe weather. So, without further, let's start with today's forecast video on 2023. Well, if you guys are new to the video, please make sure, guys, to click a like, subscribe, and share this video to many people and viewers. Wait a minute. Did I say video? Alright guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys click like, subscribe, and share this video to many people and viewers. And make sure you guys click a like, subscribe, and share this video. If you guys are subscribed, click the bell for more videos and streams for me. I think I really said that correctly on videos. Right. Well, that doesn't matter. Without further, let's start. So, as you probably know, a lot of winter storms have left already, but this one is about to get started because another winter storm called Hudson is primarily to the southwest, moving into the upper Midwest and even the northern central. But that's not the case because it brings severe weather as well. And also that the Storm Prediction Center has issued an enhanced risk for tomorrow, including for some tornadoes, winds, and even hails. So without further, let's take a look at our forecast to take a look how the snow, severe weather, and even our current activity. So without further, let's start. So welcome back, guys, to Mr. Weather Forecast. We're here with another video or stream. Just kidding, not stream, video. As you probably know, 2023 has arrived, and we are thankful to God for 2023. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys to click like, subscribe, and share this video to many people and viewers. And without further, let's start. So, as you can currently see on the Storm Prediction Center, we're taking a look at an enhanced risk for for tomorrow. Sorry for not saying today because today's not going to happen. Tomorrow will. So, as I said again, tomorrow, an enhanced risk is issued for the portions of the southeastern of Oklahoma, northeastern of Texas, southwestern of Arkansas, and even the northwestern of Louisiana. Also, that we are also going to take a look at the tornado threat for tomorrow. As you can currently see, we have a significant risk for stop, man. Why are you doing this? Okay, sorry, just kidding, guys. So, we have a significant risk or actually a significant risk for tornadoes moving, also including for Shreveport, Little Rock, Tyler, Longview, and even Bossier City. That also includes for the 10% chance of tornadoes, and also including for the hail for the wind damage is also a 30% chance for wind damage, including for Shreveport, Little Rock, Tyler, Longview, and Bossier City. And also including for the hail risk, a 15% chance is issued for the current enhanced risk, or not current, tomorrow's enhanced risk. A 15% chance for Garland, Shreveport, and even Little Rock, Mesquite, and Tyler. That also includes for some large hail and even 5% chance small hail. And also including for that, we're also going to take a look at the Weather Prediction Center to take a look at tomorrow's rainfall. As you can see, a 15% chance of slight rainfall going on in the portions of the. Hold up, let me put up the states because I'm getting forgotten. All right, so I keep forgetting, guys. I'm not really good with states, but we are about to make out for this one. All right, so as I said again, we are now back online. All right, so as you probably see right now, we have a slight risk or slight flash flooding risk for the portions of the north and southeastern of Texas, including for the western, even the southwestern, the northeastern of Louisiana, the whole portion of Arkansas, southeastern of Oklahoma, the northwestern of Mississippi, and even the southeastern, and even the south, and even the all those areas in the slight risk color for Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, and even for Illinois as well. For the marginal risk is for Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, also including for Kentucky, Tennessee, and even Mississippi and Louisiana as well. And even for the day 3 outlook, we are also taking a look at another marginal risk of flash flooding for all areas such as Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and also including for Florida as well, and also including for the South Carolina and even the North Carolina as well. These areas are on, and even for the slight risks for flash flooding is for Alabama, Florida, and also including for Tennessee, Georgia, and even Alabama, and even for and even for North Carolina as well. That also includes for day 4, because day 4 we have a slight risk of rainfall going on in the western side of California. A day 5 of risk or slight risk of rainfall in the southern, in the southwestern, even the northern or central of California as well. So anywhere else in the day 2 will experience flash flooding. So if people are in these areas, remember, if you guys are driving, make sure you guys to turn around and don't drown in anywhere else. Most deaths occur in vehicles while flash flooding. If anyone else encounters flash flooding in roadways or even anywhere else, highways as well, make sure you guys turn around and don't drown. Alright, so without further, let's take a look at our current radar data from tropicaltidbits.com. So, as you've probably seen that in the intro, you can see we have another winter storm that is probably happening to the southwest of the U.S. and also including for Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Arizona, New Mexico, and even Nevada as well. But by later this day, by tomorrow on January 2nd, you see it's going straight to South Dakota and even for Nebraska as well. And by 12 to 3 p.m., this is where severe weather strikes. Severe weather is now active for the portions of the southeastern of Oklahoma, southwestern of Arkansas, and even those two areas as well, the two states that are currently getting some severe weather. By the 5th or the by 5 p.m., severe weather starts at 5 p.m. with Arkansas, and then by 8 p.m., severe weather goes straight to Kentucky and even for Tennessee. And later by midnight, I believe, or like somewhere 10 or 11, severe weather strikes into the southwestern of Missouri, northwestern, southwestern of Arkansas, and even the northwestern of Louisiana. And later by somewhere like 1 to 2, even by 3 a.m., a huge squalling of severe weather strikes into the deep south, and even somewhere like in the upper Midwest, or even the upper Midwest. And meanwhile, on the northern central, more snow. Also, Hudson goes straight for South Dakota and even for Nebraska. And by later, as we go further by the 3rd, it goes straight. Some heavy rain is gonna go straight to the Great Lakes, to Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, and even Indiana as well. It also includes for a lot of heavy snow going on in Nebraska and even for South Dakota as well, and also some mix going on in the southwestern of Minnesota. By later, as we go further into January the 3rd, you can see severe weather is dissipating away. And later, as it goes further by the 3rd, by 1 to 2, even by somewhere like 3 p.m., the snow will dissipate into the upper Midwest, which I kind of made an incorrection on the snow going on into the upper Midwest. Or actually, I did make some corrections on the upper Midwest, but we're not quite sure because some models may predict it right and some of them will predict it wrong. And also included by the rain from the northeast is going to go straight into the northeast, all the way into the northeast, into the Atlantic, and also later into the sea as well. Some snow is going to go affect for the northern Maine and even for Canada as well. And by the 4th, some snow will start to move away by 1 a.m. on January 4th. It'll still dissipate away into the Maine as well. Some snow is still active for Minnesota and even Iowa as well, and also including for the model of snow. We're also going to take a look at the current snow activity. So as you currently see right now, we're going to go backwards to take a look at this. So currently, as you can see, time and date will always be right above there into the top right or top right. So as you can currently see, on January 2nd, some snow will become very imminent for the northern northwest of Nebraska and even for the southwest of South Dakota, and also some snow is possible going on across the south, and even the northern or southeastern of South Dakota, and even for the north, and even the whole area of Nebraska as well. Also, by including that, by 12 to 1, even by 3, some snow is going to still cover up mostly for Nebraska for somewhere like 4, 6, or actually 2, 4, 6, and even 9 inches of snow into the northwestern of Nebraska. So in the northwestern of Nebraska, we'll experience 9 inches of snow. The northeastern of Nebraska will experience 6 inches of snow. Southwestern of Nebraska will experience 2 inches. Um, and even for the southeastern will experience 1 inch of snow. But by later, as we go further into day 3, or actually January the 3rd, by somewhere like near 10 or like 10 to 11 and even 12, some heavy snow will erupt into the northeast of, or even the northern of Nebraska, and going straight to the southeast of South Dakota as well, and also including for southwest of Minnesota as well. And also in these areas, such as the light blue colors, will experience whiteouts and even some lower visibilities in these areas. So remember, guys, if you guys are going to some trip or anywhere else across somewhere like Nebraska, South Dakota, or even Minnesota, make sure you guys get your emergency kit supplies, including for these following simple supplies: non-perishable food like canned foods, water, battery powered radio, some flashlights, some extra batteries, medication, and even some clothing if in need. So, people who are going in this area, such as Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, will experience major whiteouts into the third or January the 3rd by 4 p.m. So make sure, guys, be prepared for this actual winter storm going on in Nebraska, South Dakota, and even for Minnesota. And so, without further, we're going to take a look at our final model for the actual active storm that's about to erupt the south and even the deep south. So this is going to be the final model on based on Cape. So as you can see currently on Cape, actually we're gonna do two models as well. One for the Cape and actually for the tornado risk, or actually the tornado activity. So as you can see, the Cape down here, we're gonna take a look on Monday 3rd. On the 1st, you can see the current time and date is gonna be right above the map. So as you can currently see, as we go further by somewhere like Monday, I'm guessing like 3 p.m. or something like that, a lot of Cape is going to happen down here for the portions of the south, for the southeastern of Arkansas, and even the northeastern of Louisiana, and then even for the whole west side of Mississippi as well. But as we go further into later, you can see some Cape is lighting up as well. It's gonna light up a little bit, and it's gonna line the mood of the Cape. As you can see, there's some like here. I'm gonna show you guys the legend down here. As you can see, 500 of the Cape is gonna go on even for Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and also including some from Alabama, Tennessee, and also as we go further by later into later, you can see the Cape is going to start to dissipate later. As you can see, Cape is all already formed in and even for the western side of, or actually the eastern side of Texas. Sorry if I don't say correctly. Actually, let's pull that up for just to make sure you guys are taking a look. So, actually, in the south central, hold up, there's a mosquito there. All right, so let's actually show you guys where actually I was left out. So, yeah, as I said again, somewhere by later on the first, you can see. Was it the second or the first? Actually, the first. Hold up. I think it was a little. No, stop. Shut down. Okay. So, bro, stop. Why? It's like my system is glitching for no reason. All right. So, sorry guys for that one. So, as I said again, let's take a look again. So, as I said again, for this area down here in Texas, currently down in Texas, a lot of the capes is actually going on in the southeastern of Texas, and also as we go later by somewhere like there, I want to pause that right now. There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna move it like up. Alright. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna hold it. No, stop. I'm gonna hold it right here, and I'm gonna move it down. Alright, is it playing with me? Hold up. There, I'm gonna move that screen. Ah, there you go. So as I said again, by later as we go further into later by somewhere like, I'm gonna predict somewhere like 3 to 4, or actually like somewhere like near 10. And actually the severe weather like Cape, a lot of Cape is actually moving in into the north and even the southeastern of Texas, even to the eastern Texas, all the way into somewhere near Arkansas, Missouri, including for Louisiana and even for what's that name again? Because I keep forgetting the states. For sorry if I don't say correctly. Mississippi as well. So people in these areas will experience numerous of storms going on, and even for the deep south and even for the southeastern. Also, we're going to take a look at our current tornado activity, which well, actually our current tornado, which is a fixed layer. So if you guys don't see perfectly, I'll only show you a little bit. So we're going to take a look. As you currently see, as we go further, uh, for that. As you can currently see, alright, so let's stop right here. So this is where most of the tornado will actually happen. For the southeastern of Texas, a lot of Cape is actually most likely 1.3 of tornado activity. And as we go further into it later by somewhere like, I'm guessing somewhere like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, even like probably like 5 or even 6 is actually going to mean more tornado. Actually, some tornado like right here in this area, 2.5 and even 2.6 of significant tornado per parameter. You see that 2.5 and even 2.6 of significant tornado is ruled out or somewhere near ruled out. And as we go further, as later as we go further by somewhere like, okay, hold up, let's stop right there. Hold up, I think I missed it. All right, so actually it's fine. There you go. So this one in the southeastern of Oklahoma, you can see this one, 3.2, 3.2, 3.2, and even 3. Actually, yeah, 3.2 and 3.3, 3.2 and 3.4, and even 3.5 of actual tornadoes actually going to form up. So I'm believing right here in this area, right here in the southeastern of Oklahoma, and even for the northeastern of Texas, some significant tornado is about to be ruled out for this area. And as we go further by later into the by midnight, tornadoes will start to dissipate into the northern and even somewhere like near the northern side of this area. And as we go further later, somewhere nearby midnight, tornado risk where significant tornadoes will start to lighten up. And later, as you go further, somewhere like by the next day, we're gonna show you guys on this different area in the southwest. We're gonna take a look right here in the Ohio valleys. Later, by as we further to the Ohio valleys. So that's where I'm actually seeing. It's actually going straight into the Ohio valleys. Hold on. into the Ohio valleys. You can see the Ohio valleys is a little bit of tornadoes could happen in the Ohio valleys. And as we go further into later, by later the few couple of days, tornado will still rise one more time for somewhere for Kentucky, how to say it, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Arkansas, um, Mississippi, I believe, and even for Alabama. So in these areas, you will experience a few, like right here in these orange areas, will experience a few tornadoes that could be active. And as we go further, as we go further, we can see that this storm, actually, let's go back down just to make sure. As we go further, tornadoes will start to become more active later by the next day on somewhere like, I'm guessing like the January the 4th. This is where most of the tornadoes will be possibly active on a slight risk for January the 4th. So this will conclude with today's forecast video. I may need to make a few updates to actually ensure you guys that we're up to date. As you probably know, I'm probably not like in the best mood to actually do forecast videos, but this is all I can make. This is how the forecast and actually the actual activity is gonna actually happen. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys to click like, subscribe, and share this video to many people and viewers. And also, guys, if you guys are new, make sure you guys to be click that subscribe and click that bell notification so you guys can get more videos and streams from me, and you guys can watch the whole stream or the video. So without further, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, goodbye.